Oh my God, please stop. Whatever it is that you're doing, stop, please. They didn't tell you, did they? They didn't take the time to tell you. Who is they? And tell me what? Did all these video shavers out there tell you the thing that you must do before you put a razor to your face? Did they tell you what you must need to know? The number one thing you need to know before, and I do mean before, you go out and purchase anything? What? They didn't tell you? So then why are you following what they say? Well, you might say, well, what is it that he's talking about? What you saying? These guys are professionals, or they're great hobbyists. What didn't they tell me that would stop me from getting a great shave? Did they tell you how to learn the direction of your hair growth? Your hair growth. Not their hair growth, not somebody else's hair growth. But did they tell you how to learn how to map your hair growth? Or what we call face mapping in the barber industry. I've seen too many guys who get out there and they look at all these videos, they buy all these products, and then they're really, really geared up and ready to go, and they off to their journey only to hack their face up. Recently in one of the Facebook shave groups, I saw a guy who was humble enough to admit his errors and reach out because he needed, as he called it, a shaving mentor. He needed to learn how to properly shave his face. And everybody was saying all kinds of different, cold water, warm water, hot, whatever, shaving a shower. Man, there was so many different suggestions. But again, the one thing that nobody stops to tell you, and this is really pissing me off as a barber, but even as a personal shaver, no one stops to take the time to tell you, you need to learn to map your face first. The way my hair grows is not going to be identical to the way your hair grows. So even if you look at my BBS process, if you map your face first, you may have to tweak the process to match your hair growth, whether it's on your head and or your face, but especially your face, especially around the chin area here where razor bumps seem to really have their effect and hang out. Look, I'm not trying to claim to be any authority or better than anybody else, but as a barber, I have seen too many times, guys, where clients would come in and you can see, because of one of the first things I asked was, how do you currently shave? What's your mapping? What's your process? What's your direction? And now they may tell me certain things, but I can already see, the pattern based upon how they've been shaving, and I can tell whether that's correct or not. And I even take the time to go through the mapping process to let them see what their true growth pattern is, because the pattern is not going to be the same all over the place. It can change in certain areas 2 or 3 different times. So how do you know? How do you know? In the G.I. Joe commercial, they used to say, knowing is half the battle. Well, knowing is better than not knowing, okay? Especially, you end up in these Facebook forums and groups and stuff. Guys, how do I do that here? Or you start to see the whelps and cuts and everything. Look, take the time. Learn your facial hair growth pattern. In the description is a link to the video that was produced a few years back. A very well done video on face mapping. Now, I put out one myself, but I really like the way that this guy breaks down the hair growth types and patterns so that you can learn when you're mapping your face what your pattern is, what your type is, and then adjust your shaving experience and techniques to fit you. Again, it's okay. It's okay if you don't know. It's okay to admit you haven't done it or that you need help. It's all right. I did, okay? And a lot of barbers look at me and say that I'm crazy for going through the experience with my clients prior to the shave. Well, the reason why I do is because I want to give them the best service possible. And before I ever put a razor to their face, I have to know what I'm working with, right? You don't let somebody work on your car if they don't know. You got to tell them, again, what the symptoms are so that they can fix it. You get a guy coming up to your car and he just starts pulling out wrenches and everything. You're like, hold up, dude, I don't know you. You don't know my problem. So how are you going to really help me solve the issue I had? It's the same thing with your face. So again, you don't have to listen to me. That's okay. You think you got it down? Well, you think that all these other guys are helping you get the best shave you possibly can? Okay. Turn the video off and never come back to the channel. But if you really want to make sure you're getting the best shave you possibly can, it all starts with knowing the direction that your hair grows on your face and or in the head area. So take the time, look at the video on face mapping, and you will indeed really get a great understanding of your facial hair growth or your head hair growth and how you should shave it, as in the directions and so forth.
I really hope that you enjoyed the video that you've just seen. And if you did, or if you feel that you're learning from the content that I'm providing on this channel, please help support the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so that you can get updated as soon as new video content comes out. I'm doing this for free, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I know that, like myself, there are many out there who believe the hype that you can't shave with a razor without getting razor bumps. Well, this channel is dedicated to helping you realize that wet shaving or shaving with a razor is a great reality and could be the best way for you. However, you have to learn the process, you have to learn the techniques, and you have to learn the proper tools to use first. Thank you again for supporting my channel.